We're all set to go here at Silverstone for the feature race for the 2024 British Grand Prix. Yesterday evening, Arvid Lindblad took a first home victory, their first ever British winner at Silverstone. Let's catch up with what happened.
With a dry track, some new faces towards the front of the field and a chance to make some history with a young British driver starting from the front row. It was fast and furious racing, wheel-to-wheel action, some falling short as they chased critical points in a critical championship battle. Charlie Burtz and Alex Dunn making contact down the Wellington Straight, but out front it was Arvid Lindblad who had become the first British winner at Silverstone in 3 history.
Welcome to the British Grand Prix Sunday and our first race of the day. Round 7 of the FIA Formula 3 Championship brings us to Silverstone. Last night's sprint race was in the backdrop of England's victory in penalties. I don't know what half the fans were watching, whether it was the Formula 3 race or it was the football. Certainly attentions divided equally. Arvid Lindblad, though, bringing it home for Great Britain on home soil. Alongside me in the commentary box was the man calling that session, who is Omi as well. Omi, what a time we've got ahead of us. This is, I think, going to be even better. 22 laps, and once again, it's a damp track. Rain predicted, rain has fallen.
There we go. Yeah, rain has fallen indeed. So great stuff. That we probably going to get a good race. It had chaos. It had plenty of it. Looking forward to see what we're going to get today.
A little bit of lag on Omi's side there. We'll hopefully get that sorted. So that is at the back of the grid. So that lining up on dry tyres is Peter Wisnicki, who I doubt he's going to be on those tyres for long because the rain is starting to come down a bit heavier now. Quite a lot of the field on wet weather compound as well. Track temperature 15.1, air temperature 12.2. It's a dry track officially from the FIA at the moment, but it must have been declared wet because they put the wet tyres on. Anyway, here's your starting grid then. Alongside, starting from the front row, Luke Browning, our championship leader who retired yesterday after contact, has pole position. Max Esterson also retired yesterday down at Copse Corner. He starts second. Simon Menakuniff starts in third position alongside Leonardo Forlaroli in fourth. And then we get Lawrence Van Hopen in fifth with Christian Mansell sixth. Nicola Tusolo, or Solov, comes up in seventh position as well. See how much sleep we've all had. And Callum Vosin lines up in eighth position. Matthias Zakazito is ninth. Arvid Lindblad, yesterday's winner, starts in 10th. Charlie Vertz has a penalty, which drops him down to 11th. Noel Leon lines up in 12th position. 13th on the grid for Alexander Dune alongside Gabriel Mini in 14th. Joseph Locus 15th. Sebastian Montoya in 16th position here at Silverstone, a track his father's won at. 17th on the grid as well comes for Santiago Ramos with Dino Beganovic lining up in 18th position as well. Kasper Sutra is 19th. Ollie Goethe with a penalty drops him down into 20th position. 21st for Tim Chiminitz alongside Mario Boya in 22nd. 23rd for Clan Shields. Nikita Bedrin, poor qualifying from him, down in 24th from Friday's session. Sophia Flörsch is 25th with Tommy Smith in 26th. James Walton makes his debut in the series. He's up in 27th. Tanaspol Interpruvazak is 28th. Joshua Dufek 29th. Peter Wisnicki on dry tyres lines up at the back of the grid. He could be one to watch. The only driver to do so on dries, could be playing a massive gamble. It is the hard compound tyre, Omi, as well, so it will last the whole race, but he could be one to watch if it dries out.
He could definitely be one to watch if it does dry out. We've seen a lot. We've seen switches here at Stone in Formula 3 when it has been raining slightly. So yeah, it can count at times, but it harm your race. So we're going to see, but he has nothing to lose from the back, so he's going to try something different and hope it works out.
I know Jess in the background got a microphone muted. I don't know if she's here watching or here talking, so I'll just say morning, Jess, and move on unless she interrupts me saying something. As they come through. Such a long grid here at Silverstone. They have to form around the exit of Club Corner as well. They did talk about moving the start line a couple of rows forward, but there would be no point. You lose momentum. And with Nicky, that he's going to be slow away, but does get going. Thought for a horrible second that he wouldn't get going there, won't be, and his good advantage might not be there. Let's hear from our top three.
Absolutely. The little advantage you may have at part of the circuit.
Let's listen to our top three then from qualifying on Friday. That's going to be Sammy Megatunov, Max Esterson, and our championship leader, Luke Browning, as well as we come down towards Brooklands with a few more bits of rain.
Obviously, it's a very good position to fight for the win. Last time I started third, I won, so I will try to make the same. Make a good start, try to follow Luke if he's trying to go away, and then if he's dry, I think there will be also a part of tire management that will be important.
Yeah, I mean, a little nervous, of course, but I think we have good speed, and I've raced here before, so yeah, hopefully we can move one spot up.
I'm concentrated, focused, and yeah, I think it's going to be a difficult race, but we'll see what the tyre deck's like. Obviously, we're on the hards here, so we don't expect too much deg. Yeah, I think we'll be okay.
One of the rare things have happened here, actually, that if you actually take a look at our information graphic that we have on our screen here, up in the commentary box, you can actually see where the green flag was deployed yesterday for after the safety car got restarted, then followed by 3 personal bests from Chiminitz and Browning, and then the checkered flag that came out in 18:50:24 last evening. Here's with Nicky.
Let's hear from Vichnitsky.
It's just totally going to be about staying on track. Everybody else is going to now be on the wrong tyres. If you stay on track, you're laughing. There's only one other car on slicks, and that's Callum. Everybody else is wet.
Yeah. So Callum Vosin is also on dry tyres. Haven't seen that ourselves, but they were on the grid, so they know what's happening. Yeah, so that's interesting because for the first time, I think since the days we had them back-to-back, we've had Formula 3 sprint and then feature straight away. And Arvid Lindbland's dived into the pit lane. Arvid Lindbland will start this race in the pits. He's going to change to dry tyres from there.
Seems like it, but yeah, Callum Voisin much more higher up than his teammate. So he was the driver who got fourth yesterday. Arvid Lindblad, as you mentioned, has dived it into the pit lane. He wants to go play around. He's not the only one. Mini, Ramos, Beganovic, Goethe, Tim Travanitz, Mari Boya, many cars are in. So they're all electing to do it after seeing the data from the formation lap.
Well, that's a poor decision. They should have done that on the way to the grid. It wasn't that bad on the grid, so they've all going to do that now. So many in the pit lane. So starting from the pits, as Omi said, Lindblad, Mini, Ramos, Beganovic, Goethe, Chiminetz, Boyer, Flörsch, Smith, and into Pruvazak. They're all going to dive into the pit lane and change tyres. So the pit lane is very, very busy, and a total of around about 20 cars only line up on the grid. Look how funny it looks back here on the grid. All set then to get the start lights. Green flag at the back. The feature race for FIA Formula 3 on Grand Prix Sunday has 3, 4, 5 lights. Go at Silverstone. Good start from Browning. Better start from Esterson. He's going to fall in behind as Browning leads in towards Abbey. Forlaroli keeps alongside as well. Doesn't let Van Hopen get through. Mansell's in a battle as well with Solov as they come through in towards turn number 3 in Village for the first time. Up the inside comes Fulton as well on the dry tyres. He looks to be making a storming getaway as they come round the outside. Yellow flag already. Spinner at the back, and I can't tell who it is. Couldn't tell. It looked like one of the... Well, it could be one of the Camposes. We'll have to keep a look at. Clan Shields has dropped back, and so has Mari Boya. I think it's Mari Boya who's dropped back. He wasn't in the pit lane as he came through, so we'll keep an eye out. The rest of the field have now left the pit lane. Everyone's locking up, but only the problem is wet tyres on a dry track. They're going to be like chewing gum. Some have got traction, some haven't.
Yeah, all trying to fight with the cars right now on this circuit. On lap number 1 out of 22. What a race we have on our cars right now, because they're all trying to fight with the full wets, and some on the dry trying to attack. Browning saying rain will get harder in 6 minutes, so they're trying to stretch the rain out till that period as Solov goes round the outside of Christian Mansell.
There's Callum Vosin. He's side by side now as well with Sammy Megatuniv. This must be over 4th position. It is over 4th position. And the safety car is out to neutralise the field on lap 1 of 22. So, and Fornaroli jumps over Chappell, and it's 3 wide as the safety car is officially called. Now they're all going to back off. Fornaroli had 2nd position, Browning leads, Esterson down a couple of positions as well, and Callum Vosin is 1st. And it is Clan Shields who has stopped on the track. He was the one who got punted round in the high-tech, and it wasn't a Campos, it was a high-tech. We couldn't see from that angle.
Yeah, I didn't even see it at all. My eyes were glued to the front of the field, looking at Callum Voisin, who has been able to move up to P4 then, so the next car up for him will be Esterson. Will anyone else elect to pit? The question is, and yes, Dunn's dived it in, and I think Charlie Wurz also might be in as well.
Have you got this for a few minutes, or do you want me to leave it on the world feed? Because I've just got to go start the MotoGP.
I've got it.
Right,
yeah,
okay.
I've got it.
Back in a minute.
So, Alex Dunn into the pit lane. He goes, the McLaren Junior, joined with Charlie Wurz, the man who he collided with yesterday. So these two made contact yesterday. So they're going to be hoping that they don't do so today as well. So the order just updating itself. Vosin, as I mentioned, has moved up to 4th. It's Megatuniv, Lawrence Van Hoopen, and then Mansell, Noah Leon, Solov, and Sebastian Montoya. The grid looked very unusual with about 10 cars missing from it as well. Lindblad, even after electing to do that on the formation lap, due to how many cars pit, he's still in 18th, and he'll get most of that time back. So he'll now be able to get onto the back of all of the other drivers, and will be able to push on. As back out comes Charlie Wurz. There's Alex Dunn in the McLaren livery rejoining the road as well. But it's all going to be about hoping for the rain. If you're on the full wets, you're hoping for the rain. If you are on the dries, you're hoping that it does not rain at all, because if it is to rain, then that could be crucial for your race, because you'll be getting the gain now, but then you'll be getting the pain later on. Let's review the start. We were missing a lot of the cars, but at the front of the field, most of them were there, and it was a poor launch for one of the AIX cars. So it was a very bad launch for one of the AIX cars. We'll try to work out who that was. And then down to Tower 1, Mansell, wheel to wheel with Callum Voisin. So it's Callum Voisin going wheel to wheel through there, and then we're going to watch with Gabriele Mini. Are we seeing Cian Shields? There he is. So that's Cian Shields who was spun, and we're just going to see where it happened. And this was Fornaroli. So this was Leo Fornaroli going on the attack on Max Esterson all the way around the outside through Maggots and Beckett's. Great move for him to find a way through as well. And right behind these guys, it was Callum Voisin on those slick combat tires, and then over that curb for Fornaroli. That was a tight moment there, and nearly lost his position. The safety car just out, luckily, to save him, and then they went 3 wide in the battle for 2nd position. Back to live pictures we go with the safety car. That is ending. So the safety car is coming in, and Luke Browning will be taking us back. Josh, so the safety car is coming in at the end of the lap.
I time these things perfectly, don't I?
You do.
Safety car helped me out there, actually, because I was able to go start the recording timings for the warm session that we'll upload later. So here we go again then. Back to green flag conditions. We won't overtake until after the safety car line, which is the start-finish. Rain hardened 6 minutes. That was 4 minutes ago. It's a little bit darker over the top. You can see it sort of starting to moisten up.
Yeah.
Is that even a word? It is now. Look at Fornaroli. He's waiting to jump Browning. Browning knows the rule, though. Why go and risk spinning into Vale when he can boot it through club? Reggie, 2nd exit. He's going to boot it. There he goes. Oh, wait, now. There he goes. Smart boy is Luke Browning. We're back racing again at Silverstone. Browning to Fornaroli, Esterson, Vosin, Megatuniv, the top 5. You can see the water droplets starting to get there. So everyone now on dry tyres and wet tyres, bunched up together under that safety car. We're in for a very interesting couple of laps if it stays dry, as Callum Vosin tries to go around the outside of Esterson. Esterson sliding all the way around with absolutely no grip, and Vosin goes through.
Yep, Callum Voisin does go through. Indeed, he'll have the grip on Fornaroli to get through as well. As we go on to the Wellington Straight, surely the Rodin will be moving past the Trident as we go down to Brooklands. It seems like he will be, so he'll be passing everyone for now. But when will the rain be coming? That's going to be the interesting question. We already have a few drops falling on the camera.
They've got 2 wide cameras here at Silverstone as Vosin tries to send it round the outside, and he cuts back at the inside of left field in towards Woodcote, and Browning is passed by Callum Vosin. Vozin takes the lead, but is Browning going to let that stick as they come on towards Cop's corner? He's got no choice about it. Mansell in a battle as well with Wiznicki, who has made it up into 9th position from 30th on the grid. Wow, this is really starting to get interesting as we see. On board, this is with Gabriel Mini, and he's now in 16th position as well. Joseph Lowe's dropping down, Limbaught's coming in, here's the radio.
We need to gain track position as fast as we can, because if it gets raining, it will be a mess.
So the
It really is going to be a mess as well. And that's Wharton dropping down. That's moving up now as well. That's Wiznicki getting through. Look at this. Half the field on wets, half the field on dries. And it is literally like you're in an ice rink just skating around the inexperienced players. Unbelievable. This is... Oh, man, everyone's snapping. The grip levels are 2 different things for both of them. 3 wide into Vale and a lockup. I can't even tell you who that is. I think it's Goethe. And that is Montoya off the track, and everybody goes through a club. Oh, DRS is enabled, yeah. And that's safe enough, isn't it?
Oh my word, when cars are sliding all over the road. I don't think that's safe enough. Mansell's run wide out of turn number 1, and they're all still duking it out in the mid-pack. Surprised they're all pointing in the right direction as Dunn is also sending it up the inside of Sophia Flush.
Into Pruvazak has got
on the outside now.
Safety car infringement. Look at Vozin. He leads by 6 seconds to the rest of the field. And off the track goes one of the MPs. And back on the track. Oh, contact! This will be a red. That's it. We saw that this will be a stoppage.
Oh.
Now,
that's Sophia Flush and Dina Beganovic, I think.
And Sophia, I think, she's out of the race. Sophia's out of the race. She got taken off by Beganovic coming back across the track. Now, this will be a red because when Raikkonen did that in 2014, the tyre bar, the arm coat was damaged because it's a weaker part of the track there. So I wouldn't be surprised. Well, certainly the safety car's going to have to come out. Vozin's done a 1:53, and there's the safety car now. As moving up a position, that's Tim Chiminats getting ahead of Luke Browning as well. Tim Chiminats started this race, this lap in 7th. He's now up into 2nd. Safety car again. Wow.
Oh, goodness, that's how wild this has been. Now, I'm trying to work out, was it Dunn who I predicted? It seems like he's still on the leaderboard in 15th, so it must have been someone else, possibly one of the MP Motorsport. Yeah, Dunn's okay there. So it would have had to possibly be one of the MP Motorsport cars that went straight off. But it was Sophia Flush who we did see in our picture definitely go straight off in the Alpine colours there.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's red flagged, to be fair. Tim Chiminats is into the pit lane. So that is... He's on dries. Why is he coming in? Is he going back to wets? That's a brave call if he does that.
I'm guessing he's now going to predict that the rain's going to come. So he's now going to... He's done the most of the dries. Now he's going to try to do it with the wets.
Annoyingly, he leads a lap.
This race is changing quickly.
Oh, this is ridiculous. He's actually led a lap officially because the control line is actually on the inside, so he gets ahead. So Tim Chiminats has actually led a lap of this race over Callum Vozin, who's immediately taking the lead back. And yeah, he's gone back to wet tyres.
Yeah. What a weekend, though, for Callum Vozin. Coming into this weekend, having not scored a point in this championship. Yesterday getting 4th. Today is currently 1st, as to Sanapol Pruvazak has got a penalty.
And someone else coming in for dry tyres, so someone's making the opposite decision down the end of the pit lane. Yeah, 5 seconds for that infringement for Pruvazak, and it's raining again. Brawleys are going up in the general admission area, and the rain starts to come down. So we're now on dry tyres, has the liability. But looking at that tyre barrier, so the anchor, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we do see a red flag, to be fair, because if it is damaged, they need to repair it.
Indeed. If it is, then they do need to repair
the lights are out.
that as well.
The lights are out on the safety car.
Go on.
The lights are out on the safety car. There's no lights. There's Sophia Flush walking away, but why is the lights out on the safety car? We're not ending.
Definitely not racing. We've got a car still to be recovered there as well.
So
hopefully we're going to work some of it out now.
Dune.
So we're going to look. Yeah, so it's Alex Dune, who I believe are we going to be seeing forced wide. So we have 3 wide ahead. And then Dun's the car who I correctly said off the road. And then is it Beganovic and Sophia Flush that come together as the question? Ooh.
That was a replay of 2014. Dune, they still haven't removed that bump, it looks like,
Yeah.
from where Raikkonen went off. So, yeah, Dunes flies off the track. He comes back on, but there's a rain gutter there. He launches into the air.
Oh my.
And Sophia Flörsch goes to get out of the way and hits Dino Beganovic.
Beganovic lucky to get away with that one.
Yeah.
Without any major damage.
Alexander Dunes
As well.
lucky not to have a broken back. That's not against over sausage curve, but it's the... Yeah, watch. So she gets out of the way, and... Yeah, well, in fact, that is Sophia turning in on Beganovic there. I can't really defend that, because she was avoiding an accident, but she just turned into him. There she is. That is your fault.
My word. What a chaotic race.
Lights have failed on the safety car as the rain's coming down. Do they know that the safety car lights aren't on? Are we stopping the race? What's going on here? It's raining heavier now. So the rain has re-arrived at Silverstone. And everyone dry is now coming in. Yeah, Ramos, into Privezat, Goethe, Dune, all diving in for wet tyres. Wow. This race, it's just too confusing at 8 AM in the morning. I haven't even had breakfast yet. Fully.
Oh, God, this is fun.
Here's how
Slim
it
Dog.
What's the rain out there? It's always the same. There's this chance of light rain, but it's never big intensity for now. It's a bit unpredictable at the moment.
Come on, Alvin, you're British. You should know what the weather's going to do. Wet tyres going on for Beganovic. This is ridiculous, Obi. It just won't stop. It's getting heavy though. Yeah, go on.
We've already had so much, and we're only on lap number 6.
Are we only on lap 6?
So much. Me.
Oh, wow. Everyone's sliding out the pit lane now. Who's that? Joseph Loke.
Eston. No.
Bedges. Why are the lights out in the safety car? I don't get that. How are they going to know it's coming
Did they
in?
not work or something?
Have they failed? Well, they should swap the safety cars then. Why are the lights? Have they forgotten to switch? Has
They
nobody
should.
in race control realised the safety car lights aren't on? That's very unlike Burt Martin. Look, they're not on. Oh, look, they've got the indicator lights on. The emergency lights are on instead. Yeah, look, the backup lights are on. Watch, look, the indicator lights are flashing. The top lights have failed. So they've put the emergency hazards on. That's quite clever.
What's that?
And it's raining so hard now. Vozin should pit for wets. He'll just slide off the track if he doesn't. That's quite clever, actually. Yeah, look. They
That's
can't.
the thing.
Yeah,
if
go.
he doesn't.
I quite like that they put the hazards on.
Good thinking for once.
It's going to let Omi have a chance to leave and come back again, so that Discord resyncs itself, because we're massively lagged a little bit.
Yeah.
Ah, the lights are on. The lights are on. They've got them working. So
There we go.
someone's remembered. Excellent. Oh, right, there he goes. Callum Vozin, the race leader, has a penalty. Callum Vozin, the race leader, has a penalty of 10 seconds.
For 5 more minutes, and then it might be dry for another 8 minutes.
Leaving the track and gaining an advantage. Oh, Omi, that's
Now-
a surprise.
I think that's when he was passing Fornaroli. I did notice it, but I thought it was possibly just okay. But doesn't look like it. So we'll have to take a look at a replay of that one. But I'm going to guess it was when he was passing Fornaroli for second position. But yeah, that's disappointment for Callum Voisin. I think we're about to see. So he's going to get past, or it might actually be on Esterson that he's actually going to get past here. But it will be all 4 wheels off the track, I believe.
Let's have a
So he's
look.
going to get past Esterson, but it will be all 4 wheels off the road.
Yeah, it is. 100% you're right.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, he wouldn't be winning this race anyway. He wouldn't.
Yeah.
It's too wet now. Would you argue he was
I mean, with
forced
how many
off?
safety cars?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
I mean, with how many safety cars, at least you can now just come into the pit lane and serve it and get a new set of tyres. If he's going to do that.
Can you serve your 10 seconds under a safety car?
Oh, like, you can probably serve it during green flag, but then there'll be another safety car.
Oh, yeah, I see your point now.
Yeah. With how crazy this race is.
Lap 7 of 22.
So they're still clearing. So if you're fastest car, so...
Trying to find out information from Twitter about weather radars. What?
Indeed. What?
Haas are expected to announce Esteban Ocon will drive for them in 2025. An announcement is reportedly expected before the summer break. A multi-year contract. So Magnussen's out.
Oh god.
Oh wait, who saw that coming? Safety car's
Yeah.
in this lap.
Wow.
Why get rid of K-Mag?
That's interesting.
I can see that. I can see actually because K-Mag hasn't been performing well this season, whereas Hulk has.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, makes sense, I suppose. Right, ready again. Safety car's in this lap. Vos in with a penalty. So your race leader once again is Browning. Then we've got Lindblad on dry tyres. Wet tyres for Forlaroli. Dry tyres for Smith and Wisnicki. Green flag! But it's up to Vosin when he bolts it. If he's smart, he'll go into the pit lane. Now. Oh, I thought he was for a split second. Go on, pit. Well, he would have been smart there, but he hasn't. That would have left Forlaroli as the race, Brownie as the race leader, and he would have been caught by surprise, and he might have gained him some seconds. In fact, what I would have done is, I would have darted into the pit lane, because you can go as fast as you can in the pit lane, serve you 10 seconds, and you don't lose that much time. That's what I would have done. We're racing again in Silverstone, and Vosin nearly spins it, coming out of club with 15 laps to go. Look at Browning, he's going to get through with absolute ease down towards Turn 1 Abbey, and everyone's darting backwards as well. Browning looks to the inside line, Vosin's just going to skate right off, but Browning's going with him. There's no traction on wets or dries. Browning takes the lead. Everyone now on dries is the liability, so it's advantage wets. Oh, this is ridiculous. Everyone's just sliding around like crazy. 6 wide coming into Aintree. And it's not exciting because they're all just sort of like, well, where do you go now? Mini's down to 14th as there's still debris on the straight as Flörsch, Boganovic and Dune have got penalties. Sorry, investigation. But yeah, that's right, smart guys. Run over the debris that's been left there. Yeah, that's a great idea. Everyone's just skirting off the track on dry tyres. This is going to end in a huge accident. I'm not careful. It's like a NASCAR race.
It is like a NASCAR race where they're all together, all over the road, as down now towards Cops Corner, and
Joseph Lowe's got a broken front wing.
and James Wharton on his debut. Look where he is. He's trying to make his way up into the points.
And as I said, yeah, Joseph Lowe's got a broken front wing. Someone's hit him. So that's going to be causing contact. 3 wide into Maggots and Beckett's, and oh! That was so close there, as that's going through with Lawrence Van Hopen early on, Solov, Loke, Kasper, Sutra, getting all in the mix as well. Trying to see who else is down there, but it's hard because, yes, Kasper is in the 8, he nearly got chopped up and thrown out. Everyone coming back through on the inside line. Alexander Dunes coming through, into Stowe corner. Few snips, contact, and that's going to be the big one. Contact, big one into the wall, and this will be a red flag. 3 cars off. Alexander Dune again in contact. Safety car immediately up, but surely a red flag. Dufek into the pits. Huge accident coming out of Stowe, and involved Sebastian Montoya and Alexander Dune and Joshua Dufek. Dufek's into the pits. Dune, I'm okay. Big accident and no sign of the safety car, but the tyre barrier has come apart. This will have to be a stoppage. Mansell's up into 16th place, off the track, going into braking as well. I'll tell you one thing, Omi, this has to be stopped now. The tyre barrier is damaged. Where's the safety car? Where's the red flag? Pit entry's closed.
Yep, indeed. Where is the safety car? Where is the red flag? James Walton on debut currently in P8. He is having one Silverstone experience right now. Luke Browning in the lead for 3.4 seconds. You expect that to be cut down to nothing. We'll surely need a red flag or at least the safety car for now to neutralize the race as well. But that was always going to happen with how they were dueling it out. And unfortunate for Dunn, he is retired for both races after having so much potential in the wet.
Safety car. Montoya, I'm okay. Dune and Montoya out of the race in a huge crash. I said it would end up in a big one. Montoya off the track, gets collected by Dune, and both into the wall. Yeah, this pit entry's closed, but this has got to be a stoppage. This is getting ridiculous now. There's the safety car boards going out. Not actual boards that you have to hold at Silverstone anymore. They're literally just push them out. There you go. That was a biggie. Advertising boarding damaged. No sign of anything being damaged on the actual tyre barrier, but it has come apart a little bit towards the back. So this, yeah.
Do they need to red flag this?
I'd say they do.
Yeah. If they need to red flag it, they probably move Montoya's car first, just to make sure everyone can easily get in.
Yeah. Or just stop them on the grid.
Yeah.
That's an option as well. Stop them on the grid.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at it again. So watch Alexander Dune, the orange MP in the 9. He's going to go on the inside line, but off goes, well, spinning actually. So Dufek collects Montoya and Dune.
Yeah.
There's nowhere to go, man.
I think it was
Oh my god.
Casper got in the way. Is it Casper? Who hits him off? Yes, it is. It's Casper Sucher who spins, takes off the side of Joshua Dufek, and Dufek piles into Dune and Montoya. And everyone goes somersaulting across the track. It's just a slide and a catch.
Yeah. Indeed. But yeah, you have to feel for Dunn out for the second race in a row due to something that wasn't his fault as well. And he had so much pace this weekend, so that's why it hurts as well. He had so much pace. He's finally getting to know the car and fight at the front. And then he's had two retirements where he had quite a lot of pace. He made a brilliant move yesterday, made some brilliant overtakes yesterday, and then had contact. Today, it was chaos, but he also had some good pace when the race did settle down. So, unfortunate for him. Here's Dino Beganovic from his POV of cars going absolutely everywhere and giving him a few free places.
What I don't like is watch how the car bounces back from the tyre barrier there. It's the worst place to crash because it's just a short tyre barrier. It's a bouncing right across pit entry and spinning back into the path of the cars. Always frightens the hell out of me, that. Dune getting out okay. Safety car's out. No sign of the red flag at the moment. But the tyre barrier is knackered, so it needs to be repaired there. Montoya going for a jog. He's okay. And out of the race is Joshua Dufek.
Yeah. Dufek's out, but I've just thought about it. Wasn't Dunn out in one of the races in Austria, the sprint as well?
Yes, he was.
Where we had a big crash.
Yeah, big one there, wasn't it? Yeah.
So he's had some big crashes in the last 2 weeks. 3 in total.
That's one way to end a triple header. People saying, "Oh, Josh, you're looking forward to having a week off with no early starts." Have you seen the time I've got to get up for Donington in 3 days? I have to put up about 5:30. Luckily, my niece will help with that because she's only 8 months old. She screams the house down. And I believe she's going into her own room now for the first time, so no doubt she's going to be screaming for Kellyanne during the middle of the night. And my room is A, adjacent to hers, and B, when Elliot's there, I'll be downstairs. So, yeah. I'll be able to hear a lot. I might sleep in the basement. With the earplugs, yeah. Live like Harry Potter for a while. Just hide. Nah. At least I know one thing. I won't be late to Donington or anything. Apparently, Elliot wakes up so early in the morning that he just wanders downstairs. So he'll be able to wake me up and I'll be able to go to Donington. I mean, I could take
What
him.
we love.
Kids under 15 go free, so I could take him. Could take it. Well, Sauer's too young.
You could.
Oh, it's a lot of rain coming in now. And this is going to come in for F2, Porsches, and big rain expected for the British Grand Prix later. By the way, we're only halfway. This is probably going to go to a timed race. We've got 18 left.
It's just been that race.
Yeah. Hell. Absolute hell. Whew.
But yeah, we've got F2 after this.
Yeah.
And then Porsche, which will hopefully deliver some action. I got a bit excited after seeing the qualifying. But then Larry Tenforder's lap was reinstated, so he's back on pole. Or he was going to start further down.
Still haven't got the live streams back on the main channel. Either come at 9 or 12. Or just before 2 o'clock. Because that's after a week after we got the thing. So if it comes on before 3, we might just go live as soon as we get it back. Like, even if it's like 2:45, we'll play the intro again or on the main channel for the British Grand Prix. Everything's going to be on JBMotorsports 2 and Twitch anyway.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Decide what you're going to do. I would go to a timed race now, personally. We're not going to get another 11 laps in 17 minutes when we've been doing, at best, 2-minute laps, now doing 3. So, even my maths can work that out.
Yeah, some drivers' best has been 2-minute 12s. It's been all sorts of chaos.
It's not been the best, is it?
That's just sign up pulling to prove is that in P17 right now. But yeah, opportunity for drivers who don't usually get to fight at the front to score some points with how chaotic it is, including James Walton. I've already mentioned this on debut. What a weekend he's having. He's an 8th right now.
Oh,
he's on for point.
No, Leon?
Might increase in 6 minutes over the whole track. So in 6 minutes over the whole track.
Oh, God.
Well, that's going to be 10 minutes to go of the race. You may as well just put it to time now. Oh. Surprised they haven't stopped this, to be fair.
They really want to continue it, don't they?
They do, they really do. What's the gap between F3 and F2?
I think we have 1 hour and 3 minutes from now till F2.
1 hour?
Yeah, from now.
Oh,
Basically, like now.
I love...
Well, 1 hour, 2 minutes, but yeah.
Excellent. Breakfast. I always have traditions with the British Grand Prix. Full English breakfast. Proper one as well, with everything all added in. And last night before I went to sleep, I watched the Murray Walker documentary from 2001 with him commentating the British Grand Prix. I'll send you it, Omi. You'll love it. You see all behind the scenes of how Murray spent his last year in the commentary box.
Yeah, I don't want to see that.
I'll send it to you. It's great. It's one of my favourites. We have gotten to a timed race. We have now gotten to a timed race, so 15 minutes to go. And they've called it race 2. Interesting enough.
Yeah, it's gonna stop soon.
Yeah.
It's gonna stop soon, and it's not raining here.
Interesting they've called it that and not, you know, like the feature race. Like, it is.
Yesterday in Formula 2, when that went to a timed race momentarily, they put it back to laps. So they put it back to laps, but it went to F2 went to a timed race yesterday. Safety car's ending, but F2 went to a timed race, and they put it to race 1 as well.
Oh, no. I wonder what F1's
It seems like that's all. Yeah, it seems like it's automatically in the system for some reason.
Yeah.
With race 1 and race 2 from a few years ago.
I wonder what would happen with... I wonder what would happen with Formula 1. Have we gone to a timed race yet with these graphics? I can't remember. Singapore 2022.
2022.
Yeah.
Singapore, yeah. Went to a timed race then.
Goethe?
Any rain expected? Any more rain expected? No. Just slide little.
We hear all over the whole track. Everyone's radar's telling you different things as well. Safety cars coming in, as Omi says. I don't have to do anything if we go to timed race now, thanks to multi-viewer with F1, because it's already there. Here's Leon.
How slippery it is.
Yeah.
Seems to increase in about 3 minutes.
Again, we don't know how much though. That's the problem. Is we're back to green flag. Is it going to rain? Is it going to bucket it down? What's the difference? Oh, come on, guys. So everyone on dry tyres now has the advantage. Everyone on wet tyres, disadvantage. It's just so many starts and restarts in this feature race. It's only a 45-minute race. It's been feeling like we're in here for eternity. Go to pits. And now look, he's going to leapfrog everybody and officially lead a lap. That's what's always comical to me. And we are go again. Gertz is now up to 4th position, by the way. Look, there you go. Everyone cautious on this restart. They know they don't want to risk anything with the rain coming in. So Gertz is going to drop to the back, so count that out. At the inside, Joseph Luke. Oh, that's going to be... Is that damage from Negative? It is. Oh, and wing damage for Luke as well. I forgot about that. How's that wing not got on underneath him? I don't know. Down Wellington. A little bit of damage from everyone else as well. Now, disadvantage here as Noel Leon tries to go around the outside of Max Esterson for 3rd position. Not paying off there. Everyone's, jumping off the circuit. It's dry in some areas, damp in the others. As floor damage there for... Oh, and that's follower. That's Megatunov dropping a wheel into the gravel at the exit of Luffield. Through Woodcut now to Cops Corner. Oh, something's flying up there with debris. Which race is crazier? Yesterday's or today's?
Definitely today's. Lots of wet, lots of drama, and Traven is trying to get past Megatunov, but Megatunov holding on. Oh god, they're all getting very aggressive. Just now at the end of this one.
Do you know, it took 1 minute and 15 seconds for that safety car to be deployed, which is a basic safety car deployment. That was insane. Now, round the outside, Joseph Loke. Sorry, that's Noel Leon. Trying to get round the outside.
Leon.
Yeah. Loke's been got through, but Mansell, Solov, Ramos ahead of Sucha, Verts and Zagazita. Oh my word, just get us a better timing tower, we'll be fine, because this just keeps on changing, just sector by sector. But drivers on the drivers on the dry tyres, setting their best lap times of the race so far. So dries are the ways to go. Interesting. And DRS enabled.
Yeah, enabled.
Go.
That's brave.
Yeah. Hand over to the big accident then, Amy. Oh, maybe now.
Not a long left at all. As Callum Woysen tries to make up some progress, he's side by side with Nikita Bedrin.
Oh.
The two ARTs, Mansell and Van Hoopen side by side, and Mansell forced off by his teammate. Bogdanovic says thank you very much and goes through.
How many incidents has Bogdanovic had to avoid today as well? But that's going to still be round the outside as Mansell tries to swing round it and does so into Brooklands, but goes straight on as soon as the wet conditions hit. Oh, he's going to come on to ahead of Gabriel Mini. Mini knows he's going to be backing off. Well, this is just ludicrous. The rain's hitting. The rain's hitting, Omi. The harder rain is hitting now. Well, here we go.
Here we go indeed. Noah Leon seems like he's really on the attack. Yesterday, of course, was on the attack to finish in 2nd place. Today, he won 2nd place once again. That's exactly what he's chasing right now, is Noah Leon. 3 tenths away from Leonardo Fornaroli, so that's going to be an interesting battle. For 2nd position, and he probably wants to get the move done before the rain hits, and just to ensure that if there is a red flag or a safety car till the end, that at least he has got that position secured as we all continue to make our way through and onto the hangar straight now.
Down we come once again. Browning leads by 1.8 seconds. Van Hopen gets ahead of James Wharton, who gets points here so far. Side by side, that's Vosin gets ahead of Boyer, but we're watching Forlaroli and Noel Leon over the battle for 2nd position. Forlaroli loses out. Wet tyres have the advantage, and it seems now as the rain starts to come back down here in Silverstone. It has been chopping and changing throughout the entire feature race. We have 9 minutes to go. And
Lindblad's exit out of position at the start has been noted. That's very late.
to be fair, it feels like hours ago. It was only half an hour ago, so to be fair, it is very late, but it's what this race has been. This race has felt like an eternity. Getting on there, car 15 of James Wharton running at the exit, and round the outside, there goes Mansell trying to have a go.
Oh.
Contact! Vozin hits Solov. Wheel banging and damage. And Mansell's dropping back. Sophia Flörsch and Bedrin out of position. Well, that's because everyone came into the pit lane for dry tyres.
Oh. Joseph Loke, is he going to make the corner?
No!
Oh, no, he's not going to make the corner. Trying to overtake Beganovic. He'll be off wide.
Nearly came back on that front wing, flapping around crazy than Flappy Bird. His teammates going back through around the outside then as well. Did he go in the wrong pit lane there? Traminitz on the inside of Esterson and makes the move for 4th position. Esterson's off the track, trying to come back. Camera can't catch up there yet. Hasn't worked out for Mega Tunif coming back through on the inside line. Blimey! Come on, guys, hold it together. This is insane racing. Leon.
Slick are now quicker. 1 second the lap.
Well, that's the case in one sector, but not in the other. Yeah, well, they are setting faster delta times. Oh, this we still got 7 minutes to go. We've only done 14 laps.
Yeah, Gabriele Mini is fighting his way towards the points now as well. He's up to 11th. Next up is his teammate, 2 passes as well, which he does with ease. So Mini gets past Dino Beganovic, and now he's also going to try and also make the move on Van Hopen. He's in another league right now, is Gabriele Mini.
Down across the line then. Vozin up to Traminitz as well. Lindblad back ahead of Esterson. Mini ahead of Van Hopen as they come across the line as well. But Mini's got that inside line on Mega Tunif and makes the move for 8th position as well. Bedrin into the pit lane for dry tyres. And that is Mini going round the outside of Lindblad as well, isn't it? Well, it's everybody at the moment.
So,
Dries are now...
yeah, and he's got past Traminitz as well. He's about to get past Traminitz.
Vozin's up to 2nd again. So Dries are now back. And 2.8 seconds only for Browning. Vozin's going to win this race, but he's got a 10-second time penalty, let's not forget. So if he can get ahead and get 10 seconds, he's golden in 6 minutes. Plus 1 lap.
Wow. What a race.
Forlaroli's gone wide, Mini slips through, so does Lindblad. And that is Noel Leon dropping back and up goes Lindblad could be on for the double here.
He could.
Oh, at home soil to win the sprint and the feature. That would be fantastic for Arvid Lindblad. He is on course for double. He's out 10th. Beganovic track limits. And now this is the battle for the lead of the race as Browning versus Vozin. Browning going left and right through Chapel, round the outside. Callum Vozin takes the lead. But is he going to get... And Van Hopen gets track limits as well. Taylor, black and white flag. But there is Arvid Lindblad. He's going to get ahead. And then, effectively, Lindblad is the race leader. But Gabriele Mini's right there as well. It's going to become a dry tyre race. Off goes. And through goes Lindblad. Off goes Browning. Through goes Mini.
Oh my god, Browning cannot do anything to defend against these cars. It's been a race where he left it out on the full wets, hoping that the rain would come at the end, but it hasn't. Callum Voisin has got the lead, he's got the fastest lap, but he's got a 10-second penalty as well for that one. So it's going to be Lindblad versus Mini for the race win. They're separated by 4/10. This is going to basically be a normal battle on a bit of a wet track at parts, and they're both going to be battling for the win, are the 2 teammates.
Mini's got a 1:52. 0.488. He is the fastest driver on the track. He's leaving 11s coming out of Aintree as well. He is not holding anything back. The 3 drivers who risked it for dry tyres are now 1, 2, 3. But Vozin got that time penalty. So it's Lindblad versus Mini for the race lead. And Lindblad wants it for a double home win. Mini needs it for the championship after miseries in the past few weeks.
Indeed as well, he was able to gain a few points on Luke Browning after Luke Browning made contact with Tim Traminitz yesterday. Today, Luke Browning has seen himself fall down the order to 4th position, not being on the right tyre at the right time. Mini is, and Mini wants to gain a lot of points on Browning to close the championship lead going into the next few rounds as well. So this could be a crucial victory for Gabriele Mini if he can do it. 4 minutes to go on the clock. This race is going to come all the way to the end between the two teammates.
Wisnicki gets ahead. Dino Beganovic has a penalty for track limits. Got a yellow flag in the third sector. Don't know why. Be smart with Lindblad, says Mini. Yeah, don't go in. 5-second time penalty for Grant. Yellow flag's out. Don't know why. It's in this part of the track. Coming through. Stowe. Can't see anything at the moment. I can't see where the yellow is. There's a bollard, and Mini hits the bollard. Mini whacks the bollard out of the way. There's a car stopped at the entry to the pit lane of Charlie Wirtz. Charlie Wirtz has stopped on pit lane entry. So that doesn't really need to be a yellow flag. It's farther enough out the way. Don't know why that's the case. Lindblad is on 148.303. Oh, throws it into Village. Suppose that the DRS disabled on that start finish line as well. So this is the bollard. Green flag now, by the way. But look, everyone gets it, but Mini whacks it right into the car, and he's broken part of his own floor and front wing. Mini carrying damage.
Carrying damage, we're still hustling for this race win.
Absolutely. Wisnicki in now to 7th ahead of Forlaroli. And Vozin now knows that he's done. Lindblad's going to get through. It's Britain versus Italy. Once more here in Silverstone. Mini is so close to the back of him. 2 minutes to go. The next lap will be the penultimate. So it's time plus 1 lap. So they were doing 148. So the next lap is the penultimate lap. After that, you get the checkered flag. So 2 to go. Vozin leads, but with that time penalty. Lindblad needs... Actually, do you know what? This needs to be the order. Yeah, let Vozin cross the line first, but Lindblad needs DRS to defend from Mini. If he keeps the DRS, it's fine. So I'd stay behind him. There's that floor damage.
I would as well.
Yeah.
I would as well, because he's just dragging you along with the DRS and saving you from any attack from your teammate behind Gabriele Mini as well. So they've told him to be careful with Lindblad, but he knows that he's got to fight for this championship. He knows that he wants to go on the attack. He's currently got the extra bonus point for fastest lap as Wisnicki is getting past Luke Browning to put more assault on Luke Browning as well. But Gabriele Mini has got the extra point, but he wants even more. And now can he go and clear his teammate crucially to take the win? But Lindblad currently getting DRS from Wozin. He doesn't need to pass him. He doesn't need to battle him. Just got to stay inside the 1 second, use the DRS, and stay ahead of his teammate Gabriele Mini.
And now the DRS train begins as well. Gabriele Mini has it. Lindblad's trying to follow in Vozin's wake just to try and stay ahead and to go defensive against Gabriele Mini. Come on. 1 more lap after this. Just keep it clean, guys. This has been a fantastic end. You've got the right tyre strategy from starting from the pit lane. You've done it right. Just hold it together and you'll be sitting pretty. Joseph Loke pits. Wirtz is out officially. Oh no! Off the track goes Lindblad! Now he gets ahead of Mini down at Cops Corner, but would that be gaining an advantage? And look, they're going to be level on points. If Mini stays where he is, they'll both, Browning and Mini will both be on 116 points in the championship. That's 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Question is what's going to happen in Hungary last year with the Porsche is going to happen here, where they displayed the checkered flag as soon as the time went out because they got the rules wrong. We're about to find out. Into Club Corner. Is there a flag or is there 1 more lap to go here at Silverstone? There should be another one to go. There is 1 to go. This is the last lap. Race control, Boyer incident, leaving the track, gaining an advantage has been noted. Tyres, yeah, go on.
Gabriele Mini has now got the championship lead over Browning as well, because Browning's dropped down even further, and now he's about to drop behind Fornaroli as well.
And he's got the fast lap, so bonus point for Mini as well. So Mini leads the championship, predictably 119 points. 117. That is Joseph Lowe back out on the track, not getting in the way of anyone. Vozin's going to lead this race across the line, but it's going to be Lindblad doing the double. If Mini can't do anything as the rain starts to pick up here at Silverstone. They're on dry tyres, all dry tyres. Mini puts a wheel in the gravel at the exit of Luffield, and that loses him 0.7 of a second. Lindblad's got this one in the bag. 2 wins at home in Formula 3, and to do the double, tell you what, that is so impressive over for Arvid Lindblad.
So impressive. In his rookie year, the 16-year-old is about to equal the all-time win record at 4. What a moment this will be for Arvid Lindblad, and to do it at home as well.
Joseph Lowe gets that black and white flag for track limits. Callum Vozin's moving left and right. It doesn't matter. It's not a 1-second penalty. It's a 10-second time penalty for the race leader. It promotes Arvid Lindblad up into the lead of the race. Don't focus on Callum Vozin. He's not our race winner. He cheated to get there by driving off the track. Lindblad and Zagazzi to no further action. Don't focus on Vozin. He crosses the line first. It's Arvid Lindblad who does the double here at Silverstone. Sprint and feature race win. 4 victories in a single season. As Omi said, matching the all-time record. And Arvid Lindblad for Prema wins again. Mini is in second. It's a Prema 1-2. Mini gets the championship lead. And Callum Vozin will stand on the podium with a very well-deserved 3rd place, as he was more than 10 seconds to Tommy Smith in the end. Wow!
Absolutely brilliant race. Callum Vozin close to the podium yesterday. What a weekend it's been from him. Scoring his first points, scoring his first podium. It's not over yet though, behind, because this is how far back everyone else is as well. So they're all still battling all the way till the end.
Yep, that's going to lose Noli on a place, as well as that's Nikita Bedrin, who's moved his way up, as the computer says, from 14th up to 8th place, and he's locked up, so that's a points-paying position there. And everyone on dries now, going to get through on everyone on wet, so we'll wait for the line to be chosen, as for Las Megatuniff battling out as well with Lawrence Van Hopen. So it's out that it was Nicky 5th. From the back of the grid, brilliant from him. Goethe, Fulleroli, Browning, Bedrin, Leon completes the points. Van Hopen, Megatuniff, Mansell, Traminet, Solov 15th. Ramos, Sucha, Esten ahead of Bogdanovic and Boyer 20th.
Fine, no difficulty for this man.
Yes! Did we just do the double? Yes! Come on, Sean! Yes! Yes!
Fantastic. Your final thoughts, Omi, before we hand over to the world feed?
Vesti, Hauger, Dylan, Colapinto, and Sullivan all have also have equaled the victory all-time win record. But they had 2 seasons in Formula 3. This man has done it in 1 as a 16-year-old. Just wow.
Mental maths was right. Mini leads at 119 points now. Arvid Lindblad up to 2nd on 113. His 2 wins here puts him in title contention. Browning drops to 3rd at 112. Fulleroli has 93. We'll be back for the podium. Let's hand over to what Chris McCarthy and Alex Brundle thought of that race. And here's Callum Vozin's radio.
Oh my God! Me! Oh my God! Thank you so much! Okay, so we had 10-second penalty. We're going to see if we can get reviewed for passing Esterson off track near the start. With that, we dropped to P3. I'll have to look into it. What are you on about? I didn't even think anybody did. I don't know what you're on about, mate.
Brutal for Voisin, and I think it's a harsh penalty that he got at the beginning. Esterson, for me, ran him out of road there on a different type of tyre. Voisin was going to take the position, so I really feel for Voisin. I think he drove a brilliant race there. The stewards have sanctity over that call, and have made that call. And unless they can get it appealed, he's going to have to live with it, Voisin. But still, the penalties coming in. 10 seconds for Boyer, and Goethe has also been noted for
easy to get podiums in Formula 3, certainly not when you come to your home race. That one, when it sinks in, Alex, will feel very, very special, and he should feel very proud of his performances today.
Yeah, consoled by the Rodin team, and incredibly proud of what he's done behind the wheel today. Such a challenge throughout the phase of the race where they had to tough it out on the wrong tyre for Voisin, managing to keep it out of the barriers. You know, those drivers dropping back into the 20s in terms of position, basically the rear of the field, then have to pass pretty much every driver in front of them without incident. It's all very well saying you're on the right tyre at the right time, but even still, it's so easy to have a clumsy moment, and we've seen so many of them throughout the year so far. So really, really heads up and mature driving from all of them to find their position in the top 3.
This was the moment Prema Racing celebrated a 1-2 finish. How about that? It's what a feeling that was for them. And they know they have some very special talents within their team, and they're currently in a very special season. Arvid's celebrating there with Ollie Rowland, who's been with him since he started in his cadet days, and that will feel very, very special to both parties. And the home fans, what a start to their day as well, seeing Arvid Lindblad holding up first place. What a race, though. Wow. I mean, he was once in 22nd.
I mean, I don't mind saying that one took some hanging on to from behind the timing screen. Not even close to how much hanging on to it took on the racetrack, and it's great to see the fans coming early today to enjoy that action. The grandstand's really nicely full, or really well participated for the Formula 3 race. So congrats to all the fans for coming in early. That was a really great race to watch. Cars all over the road for pretty much all of it, weren't there, jockeying for the position.
It really was a great day for Rodin Motorsport as well. They had Zach O'Sullivan on the podium here in his first home race a couple of years ago. Let's hear, there's going to be a lot of emotion here. Let's hear from what's on through.
To be honest, it was so nice. I think we did probably 40 overtakes.
Mate.
I mean, I was behind you the whole time.
I'm trying to remember what happens. We boxed under safety car.
No, we boxed before the start.
We boxed before the start.
Mate, I got so screwed from you because you boxed and I had to wait for you, and then I had an issue on my front left.
Yeah?
I started like 7 positions behind.
Man, Tramnitz, what was he doing?
Oh!
Mate, he kicked. He was ahead of me, and then as soon as it started raining, he boxed for wets.
Yeah.
And just like everything he'd won, he just lost.
Oh yeah, I saw that actually. He did box wets.
Man, they were two big shit. But look how wet it was, mate.
Okay, but Alex Danny.
Oh mate, these two do not like each other.
No, mate, it was just unlucky. You see what happened?
Yeah, but they were crashing over.
Okay.
At least I got.
At the beginning, I thought I could overtake you. Then Maria also said.
Mate, I was only scared about you. I was just trying to keep you behind.
Yeah, I mean, I was a bit quicker, but then once I followed for 3 laps in a row.
Mate, I took some risk in cops, no?
Mate, I thought, okay. But there was no water. How is that possible? Just disappeared.
But man, I remember 2 laps to go. I lifted and I went flat on the curb and I had a massive
This
snap.
was last lap.
No, and then I went off. And the last lap, I had again a massive snap, but I kept it on.
So you're pushing for
I just didn't want to
the guy gets the RS and he still wants to push.
But at one point, I was like, at the moment it's okay, but if it rains anymore, we're going to be like this. But under the safety car, man, I was just like destroying.
I mean,
I was putting
me too,
all the
but
time I could, slip the front, burn
I was
out.
doing like that in the straight. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I said, okay, that's it.
I went from like P1 to
Man,
P1
both of
20.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mate, I
Because
told
was
you we were
behind
all
you.
together. Okay,
Yeah.
good job, we are P3, what do you mean we're P3?
But my
I'm
engine-
P28, right?
But my engineer was like, I don't know, he seemed a bit stressed. I was like, mate, don't worry, as soon as it dries, we're going.
Yeah,
and then on the safety car, but then on the safety car, I remember like 3-4 was fully dry, but then T6 is like properly wet.
Yeah.
So we passed everyone, they come to T6 4-wheel slide.
Yeah, and then
Race drivers and engineers. That's fantastic, isn't it? I mean, I don't think we've ever had 3 drivers in a cooldown room have to digest that much after a Formula 3 race, Alex.
I sense they're genuinely trying to remember what happened, are they, with it down there? But yeah, I mean, the nature of Silverstone, it is over a huge area, this racetrack. So you do have areas of the circuit that are always wetter than others, the rain moving over with decent wind speed as well. So you turn up sometimes and think, hold on a minute, I didn't buy this amount of water on the road when I turned into turn 1. Why have I been delivered it in turn 9?
Well, let's get our podium finishers out, shall we? And there's going to be big celebrations here. I think hopefully it's sinking in for Callum Voisin. He thought maybe he got the win, but...
Yep, onto the podium. Callum Voisin crossed the line in first. He finishes this race in third, luckily. Second place for Gabriel Mini in the championship lead. And Arvid Lindblad doing the double. 4 races in a single season, matching the record set by several of the drivers before him. And his second home win, we will hear once again on Grand Prix Sunday, the British national anthem. Arvid Lindblad does it again. He does a double. 2 British drivers across on the podium here. 2 technically winners in this one race, Omi, as well, with Voisin crossing the line first. He won the race, but it's Lindblad who gets the trophy.
Indeed, and yeah, was a very active cooldown room. Really did enjoy that, especially with Lindblad saying Montoya do not like each other. Great analysis stuff from him. He'd be a good journalist as well. But I'm sure his driving career is going to work, and I can see him making it to F1. He's just phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal.
Gabriel Mini second. There's Abby Pulling, watching on her colleague in the Alpine Driver Academy, Callum Voisin, a dual nationality of Swiss and British. I bet he had fun last night as well in the Euros. Across the line though, and champagne time here on Grand Prix Sunday. It's the Brits who win again here at Silverstone. Arvid Lindblad does the double. A thoroughly well-deserved day of racing here. A classic feature race in Formula 3 where the weather definitely played a factor. Everything turned on its head. Omi, what are you expecting going into the next race, which happens in a couple of weeks' time, actually, at the Hungaroring?
Yeah, when F3 goes racing in Budapest. Cannot wait for that. Should be exciting. Weather once again can be a little bit chaotic, so we cannot wait to see what's going to happen in Hungary. We've seen some crazy feature races and Formula 3 races there. I remember when Alexander Smolia won the feature race in 2022 there, and it was basically just like this race, but very dramatic. It was absolutely chaotic, was that race. But yeah, congratulations to Arvid Lindblad. He's a talent. Hasn't got the hype right now from everyone, but that's probably for the better. But it's probably better if no one really knows about him too much. So he can just do his thing, win races, and get to F1 very easily. But yeah, he's such a big talent, is Arvid Lindblad.
Hungary, then over to Belgium, then Italy and Monza. That's the 3 rounds left for Formula 3 in 2024. We can't wait to see who'll be crowned champion. It's a 4-way fight at the front of the field. This is your final race results from the day, as we'll see on your screen alongside us. Arvid Lindblad is victorious and picks up 25 points. Gabriel Mini is second. Callum Vozin rounds out in third. Tommy Smith is in fourth and Peter Wisnicki in fifth. Ollie Goethe is sixth. Leonardo Foloroli is seventh. Luke Browning, eighth, dropped down after starting on pole position. It's a big loss for his championship hopes as well at the moment. Nikita Bedrin in ninth. Noel Leon lines up in 10th position. It's 11th as well for Laurens van Hopen. Sami Megatuniv is in 12th. Christian Mansell 13th. Tim Trimanazzi is in 14th. Nicholas Solov is 15th, Santiago Ramos 16th, Kasper Sutra 17th, Max Esterson 18th, Dino Bogdanovic is 19th, James Walton on his debut weekend finishes in 20th as well, was running high up before the rain came. Tanasa Laurenti with a penalty 21st, Mateus Zacazeta is in 22nd, Mario Boria 23rd, Joseph Loke in 24th. Out of the race though was Charlie Verge, Joshua Dufek, Sebastian Montoya, Alexander Doon, Sophia Flörsch and Clan Shields, the 30 retirements. My thanks to Omi for this weekend, my thanks to Jack as well, and my thanks to Josh and Jess for controlling the streams yesterday, and Megan as well during the sprint race as well. 2 weeks then until the Hungarian Grand Prix weekend for Formula 3. As Omi says, anything can happen. And it usually does in Formula 3. We'll see you later on. Bye-bye.